Eric Garcia has become a key player for Barcelona under Hansi Flick. The 24-year-old Catalan defender has logged more minutes than any other player this season, a total of 1,211 across La Liga and the Champions League, and has featured in all 16 of the club's matches so far. His regular starting role is a result of his versatility, having played as a centre-back, right-back, left-back and even in midfield, and the complete trust of Flick, who has publicly stated that he wants Garcia to remain in the squad. Barcelona and Garcia are currently negotiating a contract extension. His current deal runs until June 2026, and both sides are aiming to finalise the agreement before the end of the year. The player himself has expressed satisfaction with his role at the club, while Flick regards him as a model professional and a technically gifted player. FIFA has announced the nominees for the Puskas Award, Best Men's Goal, and the Marta Award, Best Women's Goal. Among the 11 goals shortlisted is Lamine Yamal's strike against Espanyol in the Catalan derby, a long-range shot that found the top corner, further highlighting his stellar year. Yamal recently won both the Copa Trophy and the AFE Award, and finished as runner-up in the Ballon d'Or voting. Other nominees include Declan Rice for his spectacular free-kick goal for Arsenal against Real Madrid in the Champions League. The Puskas Award covers goals scored between August 11, 2024 and August 2, 2025. The winner will be decided by a combination of fan and expert votes, with voting open on FIFA.com until December 3rd, and the result announced during the FIFA The Best ceremony. After weeks of dealing with multiple injuries, Hansi Flick is finally set to receive good news at Barcelona following the international break. According to Mundo Deportivo, 3 key players are close to returning: Rafinha, Joan Garcia and Pedri. Rafinha, who has been sidelined with a thigh injury since September 25th, will resume training next Tuesday and is expected to be available for the clash against Athletic Club on November 22nd. Goalkeeper Joan Garcia, now fully recovered from arthroscopic surgery, has already rejoined full training and could start in that same match, which will also mark Barca's return to the Spotify Camp Nou. Pedri continues to recover from a muscle injury suffered during El Clasico and is expected to make his comeback in the Champions League match against Chelsea on November 25th. Vitor Roque, who joined Barcelona in January 2024 amid high expectations, saw limited opportunities under both Xavi Hernandez and later Hansi Flick. Struggling for playing time, he was loaned to Real Betis in the summer of 2024, where he showed flashes of quality but didn't secure a regular starting spot. The following winter, he accepted an offer from Palmeiras and returned to Brazil, where he's been in fine form. Now called up by Carlo Ancelotti for the Brazilian national team, Roque reflected on his European experience and the lessons learned. "I went to Europe very young. I learned a lot from the experience. Coming back to Brazilian football isn't a step backward, quite the opposite. Sometimes you need to take one step back to take 2 forward." Luis Henrique is proof of that. He came back, played for Botafogo and won titles. "I hope to follow a similar path, come back and win trophies." Roque made it clear that his move to Barcelona wasn't about money, but about fulfilling a lifelong dream. "It wasn't about money. I still have 10 to 15 years left in my career, God willing. It's not time to think about that. When I left, I had a clear career plan. Every player dreams of playing for a club like Barcelona, one of the best in the world. That was my dream. It's also a dream to return to Europe and adapt better. If God allows, I'll keep doing my job here at Palmeiras. That's my focus right now. And in the future, I'll make my way back to Europe." Andres Iniesta recently praised Pedri, expressing deep admiration for the young midfielder's journey, one marked by both talent and resilience. "I like Pedri a lot. He's an extraordinary player. I love him because he has a history of hard work and overcoming adversity. And above all, he has his own story. It's beautiful. And it makes me proud that he said I was his childhood idol, that he watched my games. That's special." Who wouldn't enjoy hearing something like that? When I was a kid, I also had idols, Guardiola and Laudrup, as everyone knows, but I never tried to imitate them. I watched their gestures, their movements, their behavior, and then developed my own authentic style, avoiding, of course, any kind of comparison. Pedri doesn't need to be me, he needs to be Pedri. Being yourself is the most valuable thing anyone can do, and that's what he is. Pedri is Pedri, capable of creating plays that didn't exist before, inventing passes no one else could see. He does things other players simply can't, because he finds solutions when his team needs them most. He's selfless and generous, always thinking of others before himself. My only wish is for Pedri to keep growing, because I'm sure the best is yet to come. He enjoys the game. He makes us enjoy it too. He's passionate and full of potential, and he's in the perfect club to express all that talent. Former Barcelona board member and potential presidential candidate Xavi Villajuana has launched strong criticism at Joan Laporta's administration, accusing him of financial mismanagement and neglecting the relationship with club members. According to a report presented by Villajuana and economist Jordi Mercader, the club's debt stands at €1.665 billion, or €4.2 billion when including the Espai Barça project, representing a 293% increase since 2021. They allege accounting manipulations that added €380 million without any real basis, creating a false image of financial recovery. Villajuana also criticized Lionel Messi's departure, questioning the economic justifications given at the time, and accused Laporta of living off La Masia's past successes while cutting youth academy investments from €40 million to €25 million, despite its massive sporting and financial value. On the social side, he lamented that club members have been sidelined, receiving no benefits proportional to the club's billion-euro budget. Finally, Villajuana argued that Barca's future depends on a change in leadership, advocating for a sustainable project focused on youth development and financial transparency. According to Sport, Barcelona is currently evaluating options for its 2026 preseason tour, with Brazil emerging as one of the most attractive possibilities. The club views the idea positively due to the country's deep football culture, the passion of Brazilian fans, and the fact that Barca has never held a preseason tour there. Besides Brazil, proposals have also come from other South American countries, as well as Japan and the United States, where Barca has played in recent years. The decision has not yet been made. The club is still reviewing offers and gathering information. A key factor for the coaching staff is to minimize internal travel, prioritizing short and comfortable trips to ensure players get proper rest. Meanwhile, Barcelona has made progress in its return to Spotify Camp Nou after 2.5 years playing at the Estadi Olímpic Lluís Companys. The club has submitted documentation to the Barcelona City Council to obtain the Phase 1B occupancy license, which would allow the reopening of the lateral stand and increase capacity from 27,000 to 45,000 spectators. City officials will review the documents and carry out inspections in the coming days. As a result, the November 22 match against Athletic Club is still expected to take place at Montjuic. If all goes according to plan, Barca's return to Camp Nou should happen on November 29th against Deportivo Alavés, a date that's already considered the most likely internally. 3 days later, the club would face Atletico Madrid at the same venue. It's still unclear whether UEFA will allow the team to play its remaining Champions League group stage matches at Camp Nou, since regulations require all games in the group phase to be held in the same stadium.